So this is the third installment of a tutorial about the data analysis assignments for research methods like 216. So um, let's talk about let's go through a second example, second scenario, and think about how we're going to analyze these data and how we might present the results and so on. So Jess works at a vocational training program for adults with intellectual disabilities. She's interested in increasing the work output of her 8 clients, and this involves collating, stapling, folding, and stuffing an envelope. Okay. Now, her research in the literature provides 4 suggestions for methods to do this. Verbal praise, that means compliments for working. A break, so client gets a break after working for a period of time. Another method involved token boards, where clients earn points that become redeemable for stuff, and public counters, and this is where you display the amount of work a person has completed in a time period in a day or something like this. Now, what she does is she takes all 4 methods. She uses all 4 methods for 1 week each with all 8 clients in a counterbalanced order and records the amount of completed envelopes for the week. So the data are presented here. So which method works best? So what we have is we have the 8 clients: Ann, Bob, Cam, Dee, Emma, Finn, Gil, and Han. And these are the amount of envelopes that Ann completed during the praise condition. She was praised for working. When she was given a break for working, so a period of time, she had 14. When she was on the token program, she had 19. When she would the publicly displayed counter, 11. So here are the data. And what you can see right off, what Bob's right off, is that Gil works his butt off, and Bob's pretty good too. Whereas Cam's not a very good worker. Maybe he has trouble doing this. Han doesn't work a lot. Emma really might have had a bad week or something. Who knows? There's a lot of variability in this. So how do we analyze these data? How do we know which method to use? You might say, well, I think this one's best. Well, that's the wrong answer. If you have data, if you've taken the time to collect data, you're going to know statistically if one is better than the other. And that's the point, is that we know that there's a lot of variability between people. Some people are productive, some people aren't, and there's a lot of variability between conditions, but we want to know which condition generally works best. So if we use this matrix, this decision tree, to decide what to do, we have some questions to ask. What is the independent variable of this experiment? How many factors are there? How many levels? What is the dependent variable? Is it between groups or within subjects? Is it manipulated or subject IV? Is random assignment or matching involved? These are the questions you have to answer before you can do an analysis. So, believe it or not, I'm not going to answer them for you. What I've done is I've actually set up a quiz for you in Canvas. Down here in the data analysis tutorial, I have given you these questions, 7 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a quiz format. And so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go in and take this quiz in Canvas. Now, if you're confident about your answers, you should be able to do this in 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds maybe. Okay, but if you're not, maybe you need a little practice. Now, I've constructed this quiz in a particular way that it's not going to show you the correct answer unless you give it the correct answer. And if you give it an incorrect answer, it's going to explain a little bit about why it's incorrect and have you focus on part of the description of the experiment that might be relevant to understanding and answering that question. Okay? When you're done with that quiz, then you should come back and we'll finish up this analysis. All right, go have some fun on campus.